Hi there, and welcome back to our channel where we taste amazing but affordable wines from Eastern Europe. Today, we will present to you the Ori Marani Winery, which is an artisanal winery established in 2017 in the village of Kakheti, located in Georgia's Shida Kartli region. The name Ori Marani translates from Georgian to two wineries, reflecting its unique philosophy of blending traditional Georgian winemaking techniques with French winemaking traditions. This approach is spearheaded by a French winemaker and his Georgian spouse. The winery, despite being relatively young, has quickly gained recognition for its commitments to quality and authenticity, making it a notable addition to Georgia's ancient winemaking landscape. The winery sources its grapes from various regions, including Shida Kartli, where the winery is situated, Kakheti, and Imereti. The winemaking process at Ori Marani involves a combination of traditional Georgian qvevri vessels, large clay amphoras buried underground, and old French oak barrels for aging. This fusion of methods, along with a hands-off approach that includes using indigenous yeast and minimal intervention, allows the wines to evolve naturally. The wines are typically unfined and unfiltered. For those interested in experiencing Ori Marani's wines firsthand, the winery does offer hospitality options. Visitors can arrange private tours and wine tastings at their location in Kakheti. Ori Marani is also often included in organized wine tours from Tbilisi. This 2022 Nita red wine is made exclusively from 100% Saperavi grapes, a deeply colored and robust indigenous varietal of Georgia, specifically sourced from the Kakheti region. The grapes for the 2022 vintage of Nita come from an organically farmed vineyard in a village called Kakheti, situated at an altitude of approximately 700 to 800 meters. Fermentation and maceration typically last around 14 days, driven by indigenous yeasts naturally present on the grapes. Following fermentation, the wine is racked to both old French oak barrels and qvevri, where it undergoes malolactic fermentation and ages slowly for an additional 6 months. This dual aging approach allows the wine to develop complexity, with the qvevri contributing unique textures and mineral tones, while the French oak barrels impart subtle layers of spice and roundness without overwhelming the fruit. The 2022 Nita is bottled unfined and unfiltered, with only a minimal amount of sulfur dioxide added. This Nita vintage contains 13% of alcohol, and it came to us as a present. Nevertheless, it typically retails for around 23 to 28 euro, so somewhere between 27 and 33 American dollars. Lastly, only around 3,500 bottles of this wine were produced, which is a testament to Ori Marani's philosophy of crafting natural wines with personality and depth that reflect the unique terroir. And with all that said, let's finally proceed to the tasting. Let's open this beauty. And as you can see, there is a red blob of wax on the top of this bottle instead of the standard wine bottle capsule. This is the first time that we see something like this on a bottle of Georgian wine. It's a nice touch. The red blob of wax got stuck to my corkscrew, but that's fine. It says Ori Marani On the cork, it looks like a standard quality cork. It's a little bit soft and it smells nice. I'm curious about the color. The color of the wine reminds me of something like fruit juice, maybe strawberry juice, raspberry juice mixed with something else. It's a bit hazy because it is unfiltered. And it's quite translucent. I can quite easily see through it. And there are perhaps some violet hues. On the nose, the wine is definitely inviting. I can perhaps pick up notes of cherries, maybe raspberries or strawberries. There's also a subtle note of something else. I'm not sure what it is. I guess that's imparted by aging in qvevri. It's like a nice touch of acidity or something. One more time. Interesting aroma. And now the taste test. Cheers. Okay. I can immediately tell you that this is nothing like what we've tasted before from Georgia in terms of red wines. It's pleasantly acidic. The tannins are definitely there, but they are quite smooth and pleasant. Interesting taste, a bit fruity, maybe raspberries, strawberries. One more time. I can definitely say that this wine was aged in qvevri because there's this usual touch of acidity that we know from other Georgian wines. And the wine is quite dry. I think a glass of cold water with this wine would definitely be handy. The aroma is developing nicely. This is definitely unusual. I'm happily surprised by this wine. I don't think it's for everybody. I'm curious what my better half is going to say about this wine because in general, she's not a big fan of red wines, and this is really not standard. In any case, I like it, and my rating is 4 out of 5, but I will caution you, and this wine, yeah, it's not for everyone.
Hi guys, yes, red time. Let's see if this one can charm me. Alright, the nose test. It's pleasant and inviting. One more down. I think fresh is coming through. And I can also pick up some aromas that I associate with wines that are aged in qvevri. So, good one. Now the taste test. Cheers. It's okay. I don't taste anything unusual. For me, the taste is very pleasant and I would say very approachable. Well, personally for me, this wine is fine. I like it, but I cannot say that this is something exceptional. So my rating for this one, one more sip is needed, as always. Let's give it 4 out of 5. I like it actually very much on the nose. On the palate, it lacks something for me, but it's good. It's good. All right, guys. To health, and let's enjoy more wines from Eastern Europe next weekend. Bye-bye.
This is definitely an interesting red wine from Georgia, and I am happy that we have a chance to try these kinds of wines at home instead of in a wine bar or in a restaurant. Because for those who are not used to wines aged in qvevri, they might think that these wines are strange or perhaps even expired. Whereas once you get used to wines aged in qvevri and to their typical slightly funky, acidic, subtle undertone or taste, you might actually like this one. And I really like it. With that, we will hopefully have more amazing and affordable wines for you on our channel next weekend and also in the months ahead. So guys, come back to our channel again next weekend. Bye-bye. The recommended serving temperature for this wine is around 14-16 degrees Celsius. Now we have the wine at room temperature. I would say the aroma is pretty much the same.
Let me try. Yes, agree. No changes in aroma. And what about the taste? Maybe I would say that now I am getting some raspberries, but that's pretty much it.
Yeah, the fruit profile of the wine is now more pronounced, but also the acidity is a bit stronger.
And it's good. It's good.
Yeah, we will happily finish it today.
Yes, we will.
See you next weekend, guys.
Yes, see you. Bye-bye.